Hello, good morning. I will set my timer again for 10 minutes. Okay, so antifragility is related to a given situation. A boxer might be robust he, when it comes to his physical condition, might improve from fight to fight, but he can easily be emotionally fragile and break into tears when dumped by his girlfriend. Your grandmother might have opposite qualities, fragile in build but equipped with a strong personality. I remember the following vivid image from the Lebanese Civil War. A diminutive old lady, a widow, she was dressed in black, was chastising militiamen from the enemy side for having caused the shattering of the glass in her window during a battle. They were pointing their guns at her; a single bullet would have terminated her, but they were visibly having a bad moment, intimidated and scared by her. She was the opposite of the boxer, physically fragile, but not fragile in character. Now, the triad is actually a map of all the objects or all the domains with three properties: fragile, robust, and anti-fragile. So, like um, mythology, Greek, fragile sword of Damocles, rock of Tantius, robust is Phoenix, anti-fragile is Hydra. Mythology, Newark and Brooklyn, fragile is Dr. John, robust is Nido Tulip, anti-fragile is Fat Tony, Evgenia Krasnova, Black Swan. Fragile is exposed to negative black swans. Robust, there is no example here. Anti-fragile, exposed to positive black swans. Businesses, fragile, Newark banking system. Robust, no example. Anti-fragile, Silicon Valley, very fast. Be foolish. Biological and economic systems. Fragile, efficiency optimized, robust, redundancy, anti-fragile, degeneracy, functional redundancy, errors, fragile has mistakes, robust, mistakes are just information, anti-fragile loves mistakes since they're small, errors, fragile, irreversible, large but rare errors, blow-ups, robust none, anti-fragile produces reversible small errors. Science and technology, fragile, directed research, robust opportunistic research, anti-fragile, stochastic tinkering, anti-fragile tinkering, or bricolage. Dichotomy, event, exposure, fragile studying events, measuring the risk, statistical properties of events, robust studying exposure to events, statistical properties of exposures, anti-fragile, modifying exposure to events, fragile theory in science, robust phenomenology, anti-fragile um, heuristics, practical takes, human body, fragile, mollification, atrophy, aging, sarcopenia, robust mithridatization, recovery, antifragile hormesis, hypertrophy, ways of thinking, fragile modernity, robust medieval Europe, antifragile ancient Mediterranean, human relationships, fragile friendship, robust kinship, antifragile attraction, ancient culture, niche, fragile Apollonian, robust Dionysian, antifragile balanced mixture of Apollonian and Dionysian, ethics, um, fragile, the big, robust, the magnificent, antifragile, the strong, ethics, system without skin in the game, fragile, system with skin in the game, robust, system with soul in the game, antifragile, regulation, fragile rules, robust principles, antifragile virtue, systems, fragile concentrated sources of randomness, robust non-antifragile distributed sources of randomness, mathematics, functional, nonlinear concave or concave convex, fragile, linear or convex concave, robust, nonlinear convex, antifragile, mathematics, probability, left skewed for negative skewed, uh, fragile, low volatility, robust, right skewed or for positive skewed, anti-fragile, option trading, fragile short volatility, gamma vega, robust flat volatility, anti-fragile, long volatility, gamma vega, knowledge, fragile explicit, robust tacit, antifragile, tacit with convexity, epistemology, fragile true false, antifragile, sucker non sucker, robust non, life and thinking, fragile tourist, personal and intellectual, robust non, antifragile flaneur with a large public library, private library, financial dependence, fragile corporate employment, tantalized class, robust dentist, dermatologist, niche worker, a minimum wage earner, anti-fragile, taxi driver, artisan, prostitute, fuck your money, and um, learning, fragile classroom, robust real life, pathemata mathemata, anti-fragile real life and library, political systems, fragile nation state, centralized, robust none, anti-fragile collection of city states, decentralized, social system, fragile ideology, robust none, anti-fragile mythology, post-agricultural modern settlements, fragile, anti-fragile, nomadic, and hunter-gatherer tribes, knowledge, academia, anti-fragile, robust expertise, anti-fragile, erudition, science, fragile theory, um, robust phenomenology, anti-fragile, evidence-based phenomenology, fragile physical well-being, post-traumatic stress, robust non, anti-fragile, post-traumatic growth, decision making, um, fragile model-based probabilistic decision making, robust heuristic-based decision making, anti-fragile convex heuristics thinkers, fragile Plato, Aristotle, Averroes, and robust early Stoics, methodotes of Nicomedia, Popper, Burke, Winston, John Gray, anti-fragile Roman Stoics, Nietzsche, Nietzsche perhaps, Hegel, um, sublation, Jaspers. So this is actually a map that Taleb had drawn. Um, the implications of idea of anti-fragile in almost all the domains of human life and society. And by the definition, fragile means that breaks with stressors, time, volatility, or anything that is going wrong. Anti-fragile means that loves errors and it kind of makes it strong and going through the stress or the negative event. And robust means it actually absorbs the shock and stays the same. This is kind of sick, but this idea is lurking inside my mind. I'm trying to find a cancellation for my sister's sudden and shocking death, and I had a very incredibly bad dream, and I saw her in the dream, and a part of me feels responsible that I haven't done enough, but I have done a lot. So it's probably my codependence. If I say from, I mean, this important is perspective taking. Like I am responsible for my life as well as all the other adult human beings are responsible for their life. But when someone is mentally sick, who is responsible for their life? Like my brother, he just lost very often, and I feel really bad not being able to protect him. So it happened with the very same with my sister, and I did try my level best at that moment, but right now I feel that I could have done a little bit more. And I don't know, there is always there's some wishes of the divine or something bigger than us um, that we cannot negate. And in this, even in this notion of fragile, robust, and anti-fragile, Nassim talks about luck. I mean, we can at any moment, at any point, try our level best, but we don't have any extrinsic control of the outcome. These times, I will try to be as much regular as possible. I've been trying to build this self-reflection habit of breathing and meditating every day, morning and evening. But um, working in the corporate jungle is really difficult. I found out it's not about the work. It's about the mental stress or codependence with my work that kind of makes me feel convoluted, and I end up giving up my daily routine. But this is also I realized when I was not working that the other half of my day or my weekend is really important. How I spend it. I mean, what are the activities I will do in that time so that I feel fully replaced during the working time. So, anyways, thanks a lot for listening again. Hopefully, I will come back tomorrow again.